Hello everyone. Welcome to Port Canaveral. Welcome back again for another awesome live stream here today. Maxie, thank you so much for the 279 Canadian super chat there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We've got a why did I say seven? We have a 5-ship day here in Port Canaveral. We've got the Venetsia that we're looking at right here. We've got the Star of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship, right behind her at cruise terminal number 1. MSC Seashore back at terminal number 10, right off the bow there of the Venetsia, and then back in the right-hand corner, we've got the Sky Princess at terminal 6 and the Norwegian Prima down at terminal 5. Yes, welcome in everybody, and again, big thank you to Maxie for that super chat there. Thank you so much. Hopefully the storms have passed. Yes, the storms have passed. That was pretty much all we had for the day. It really wasn't much of a thunderstorm per se. It was more just, kind of little spits of rain here and there. But overall, the weather should be in and or out of the system here, or out of the way, and we should be ready for departures here. So welcome in everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday afternoon here. Corey, hello. Caleb, what's up? Why are you not here? Oh, how's it going, Alex? Why are you not here, Caleb? Think you can. It might be just a little too late. You could probably make it for Prima. You want to go? You want to see Prima, right? By the way, we're about 90% sure we are going to be in Fort Lauderdale next weekend, for next Saturday, for departures over there. So stay tuned. We are going to be switching things up next weekend, going down to Fort Lauderdale for an 8-ship Saturday, and getting to see the Star Princess for the first time, and even the Disney Destiny for the first time since she was making her quick little visit here in Canaveral. So lots of good stuff coming up next weekend. Andre, what's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So drone footage the other day, the shipyard where they're building the Icon. Oh, yes. Yeah, they've got, so Legend is pretty far along. She's almost ready. And then Icon number 4 is sitting there right behind her, and she's pretty far along as well. Did it? I did not see that. That explains why she was a little behind this morning. But as everybody's joining in, be sure to leave a like on the stream. Let me know that you guys are having a great time here. You're excited for a great stream today for another 5-ship sail away here from Port Canaveral. So definitely leave a like. Let me know you're having a good time. And of course, if you're new here, we do these live streams every single weekend of Port Canaveral and other Florida cruise ports. So be sure to subscribe if you have not already. But we are in for a good one today. In the comments, they say, yes, that, I don't know, basically everybody knows at this point, so unless because they're kind of holding back, essentially. They pushed out the announcement to like April for some reason, so either they're changing the name, and that's the reason for it, or something's going on. But it's kind of interesting, though, that they are. But yes, that I've heard from many, many sources that is the name, so we will see that pretty soon. JD Jet, what's going on? It was good to see you yesterday, man. Haven't heard much on the radio yet. The Sky Princess is supposed to be 3:30. I believe Venetsia is either 3:30 or 4:30. I thought I had heard something on the radio about 3:30, but the timetables, or I guess like the spreadsheet, shows 4:30 today, so we'll find out. Oh, Prima's at 5:45 now. Sweet. Let's check the schedule here real quick. Let's see if so. Prima, I've got Prima at 6, but she's been pretty early lately, so maybe we'll be 5:45. 4:30 for Star. Venetsia is 4:30. 3:30 for Sky, and 4:30 for Seashore. Tonight at 6? Okay, I'll try to, I guess I'll probably be here still, but I'll definitely catch it when I get back. Brick Executive, what's going on? Yeah, I was just going to say he's waving his arms around. Yeah, we should be just a few minutes away here, probably the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll have our first ship pushing off the dock, or at least dropping lines here relatively soon. So we are in for an awesome, awesome Sunday sail away here from Port Canaveral. Just got home. Nice. That's good. Congrats on that, getting your license for that new plane. That's awesome. Or I guess passing the exam for the new plane, whichever it was. Challenger 350, nice. That's cool. Charge my phone up just a little bit. Oh my gosh, that was loud. You were there in the morning. Nice, very cool. Coming in the morning is always fun. Very cool. Very nice.
Sky Princess, drop lines, get on the way, Port Canaveral. West facing outbound for scenic concern traffic, come up on channel 12, Sky Princess. Sky Princess, drop lines, get on the way, west facing outbound for scenic concern traffic, come up on channel 12.
Coop, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? In shambles, dude. It's just not your year when it comes to sports, is it?
Confirm it's same as before, nothing from channel. Correct. Nothing across channel. Okay, nothing across the channel. Thank you. You do think, Cap.
Why don't we go ahead and zoom in on Sky Princess? She's going to be the first one out today, so we might as well go ahead and zoom in on her. It's a little stinky. USA, am I right? A new song? Did I miss something? He flew in the game they invented. That's crazy. If there's anything the Americans are good at, it's just beating anybody at their own sport. No Disney ship today, surprisingly. No Disney ship. It's always funny because, like, I always like to make the reference to, I think it was last year, the year before, sometime, but I think the U.S. played, I think it was Pakistan in like a cricket world championship or something like that, and like the Pakistani cricket team is like one of the best teams like ever, and the U.S. ended up beating them, and it was literally just like Oracle, like business executives from the company called Oracle, just a bunch of executives that just play cricket on their in their free time, beat the Pakistani national team. It's so funny. I'll try to catch your stream when I get home, or your video when I get home for sure. It'll be on Prima May 10th. Oh, cool. Very nice. Oscar, what's up? What's up? Rising Sun, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Be sure to leave a like on the stream, everybody. Helps out a bunch. We'll see if we can reach a like goal of, let's go for 100 likes today on today's stream, why don't we? But leaving a like on the stream lets me know you guys are having a good time here, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral and other Florida cruise ports. What is this with Oscar in the basement, man? $100 likes and Caleb has to go back to work. Come on. Come on, Sky.
Port Canaveral pilot, Port Canaveral pilot, this is Carnival Venezia, Carnival Venezia, channel 12. Venetsia. Port Canaveral pilot, Carnival Venezia, channel 12.
They literally responded.
Go ahead, Venetsia. Yes, just to inform you that our departure time is 1630.
Okay, so 4:30 for Vanetsia.
1630, pilot will board about 15 minutes before shoreside. 1600 shoreside. Standing by on channel 1216.
Yeah, it is quite hazy today for sure. It's cleared up a lot. It was really dark when I got here, but it cleared up a good bit over the last hour. Yep, no rain until, yeah, next weekend's going to be a little iffy. Because it's Saturday, there's a 70% chance of rain. Sunday looks okay, but Saturday there's a 70% chance of rain, which is no bueno. Sky should be moving any minute now. I know she's dropping lines at least, so hopefully in the next couple minutes. Between 3 to 5 feet, yeah. This summer is going to be interesting. Because this whole setup that I have is not waterproof. But I may have to just kind of go back and forth between the iPad and this if I need to. Stream from the car. Cruising Chris, what's up, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Jays will win the World Series. I mean, honestly, they were like, what was like a half an inch from the win in the World Series last year, so perhaps. Atlanta all the way. Did the Braves sign anybody good this offseason? Of course the Dodgers have, but the iPad in the rain it worked great. The iPad just didn't work at all a few days later. Two horns from Sky. See, we're zoomed in enough. We should be able to see her when she finally pushes off. Giants all the way. The Giants were really good. What was it, 2021? I think it was around the year that the Braves won it. It was either 21 or 22. The Giants were like really good. Yeah, I'll have to get that tent. That would be really nice. Those like so expensive though, and they're hard to put up here. The ground is so hard around here. It's like hard to get like the stakes into the ground to like actually get it to sit and be stable. Giants rebuilding, so hopefully, yeah, they've been rebuilding past year or so. So hopefully they can kind of turn things around. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a weird Yankee fan where I actually kind of, I'm interested in a lot of the other teams. Depending on the scenario, I'll root for other teams, stuff like that. But plus the Yankees are just terrible. So, Barely moving? Okay. Yeah. I do follow the Dodgers a good bit. They're honestly just a really exciting team to watch, to be honest. But Yankees just really are disappointing the last couple of years. I follow the Braves. Who else? Seattle's a fun team to watch too. they're kind of like that. They've been that underdog team that's made the postseason like several times now in the last 2 to 3 years. Seattle's fun to watch. There's just nobody expects them. The Jays were fun to watch in the World Series last year too. I genuinely was having a good time watching them. Treasure Your Destiny, what's up? Dodger salary equals like a third of the rest of the. I mean, like, there's a sense of like, okay, like, are they overspending? Yes. They're buying up all the good players. Yes. But like, they're doing what it takes to win. I'll give them that. I mean, you don't see the Pirates doing that. That's for sure.
You guys been hiding.
Yeah. Yep.
Been missing in action for a while.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Kenny.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
How you doing, Brandon? I just found your channel here probably in the last month.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. I'm used to seeing him
Yeah.
and Mike. I know Mike said, I heard he was
Yeah, I
out
think
there
Mike's
somewhere.
actually. Yeah, Mike hasn't been here for a while.
No, he hasn't. It's been quite a while.
He's back again.
See, he's from Jersey and I'm from Buffalo, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mom's from Buffalo, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She, I think she grew up there and probably around the 80s, moved down to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now that's funny. That's where my kids are now.
Oh, really?
Atlanta. Yeah.
Where in Atlanta?
Where? East of the city.
Okay.
Loganville.
Okay.
Out around Stone Mountain, out that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So cool.
Yeah. Very nice.
Go ahead, MSC Seashore.
Stop by and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not? You know?
Right.
Come out here from time to time, but always see you online, so
Yep.
pretty cool. What y'all do, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
fun.
expect this today, though. I thought it was gonna be nice today.
Yesterday was super nice. It was like 80 degrees, no wind. It was a very nice day yesterday, and now it's.
Man, see?
That was like the first time in 2 to 3 months where it's actually been warm here.
Yeah. And it's about
So.
to get cold again.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Crazy
It
weather.
is crazy, yeah.
Hey, man, take it easy.
Yeah, you
Nice
too.
meeting you,
Nice to
Brandon.
meet you. All right, let's see. Ernie Clement is your what do you recommend for transportation? Airport to cruise terminal, Uber, something else from. I would say Uber. It's kind of it's a little on the expensive side for the Uber, but that's honestly going to be your best bet, I would say. Check with the cruise lines. Sometimes they'll offer shuttles. They may be an extra charge, but especially with MCO coming out to Carnival, I know there's more shuttle services from the Orlando airport out here than say like Miami, just because of how far it is. But, oh, there's the horn. Oh, that is loud today. Sweet. Runs the bases like all. Big old Kirky. Yeah, she's from Buffalo. I don't know where in Buffalo, but I know she's from Buffalo. Queen Anne. Oh, that's cool. Brightline routes from MCO to Canaveral. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's right off of US 1, which is still going to be close to 15 minutes away. It's definitely going to be a huge bonus to have for sure, but it's still about 15 minutes away. But if Brightline can offer like a shuttle service themselves from the port to, you know, a specific ship or whatever, like that'd be really good. That would be really helpful. Really, that's cool. Oh, yep, she's moving for sure. Is it her last day in Canaveral? No way. Charles, what's up? Let's check the schedule. There's no way that's her last day. Really? So she's on it for 3-2. 3-8. I bet you it's probably end of March, probably. That sounds about right.
Harbour Master MSC Seashore, so for now we confirm our departure time at 1900.
What? Bro, that sucks. Seashore's leaving at 7.
To you, MSC Seashore standby on channel 12 at 16.
Wow, that is a lot. That is very late. That really stinks. Yeah, it ended up being quite a pretty day today. Oh, that's crazy. I know she was doing something with a lifeboat for a little bit there, but gosh, 7 o'clock. Prima's at 6, so I guess she'll be right before Seashore. I guess we'll see what her update is, you know, and when Prima comes out. Gosh, 7's so late. Yeah, they were doing something with the lifeboat earlier over the radio, so we'll see. Coastal Carolina baseball, nice, very cool. Yeah, that cold front's heading down this way too. Yeah, she did have a medical. She got here pretty late this morning. Maybe that's part of it. That could be part of it too. Yeah, with these delays, it's always a variety of different reasons. You can never really predict exactly what it was unless they actually tell you. But interesting. Very interesting. Yep, Sky Princess is leaving right now. She's coming off the dock. She's the first one out. She's pretty much perfectly on time today, which is nice. Oh, scheduled to leave on March 8th. Okay. Huh, I did not realize it was that soon. That's crazy. When does Caribbean Princess get here? that person's blocking my Starlink. They just pulled up and parked next to me. That's fine. As long as I don't run it over. That's my biggest fear. May 11th? Oh, is that when Caribbean Princess gets here? Okay. Caribbean Princess will be interesting to have here again. It was cool having it last year. That's good we're getting the ship too, just because, you know, a lot of the ships leave and go out during the summertime, so it'd be nice to be getting at least one coming in. All right, Sky Princess is just about halfway through her turn now. Very nice. Booked Mardi Gras for September. Never been out of Port Canaveral. Can't be worse than Miami Cruise. Oh, it's much better than the Miami Cruise Port. Miami's nonsense. But Port Canaveral, despite having all the ships here, that even on like a full day, I mean, there's going to be a little bit of traffic, but it's nowhere near what we see in Miami. So, but we have a good time on Mardi Gras. I did, yes, I did see that. I can't believe there's already a rumored name for Icon 5, and we haven't even seen the name for Icon 4 yet. Well, probably most of us have at this point, but you know what I mean. Royal hasn't announced it yet. Snail face. Really is. It's kicking up. Hope the delay means they're changing the name. I mean, for Icon 4, I mean, perhaps. I don't know really what the real reason for the delay. I have no idea, to be completely honest. Get my camera out. There we go. Perfect. H and C are locked. Really? Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess at this point, like, it's too late to just back out now on the name. It is weird though. I don't know why they're delaying it that much. And the ship's not even delayed. It's just the fact that they're delaying the announcement of the ship. Essentially, it's like, what difference is it going to make? Really? That's interesting. Speaking of hype cycles on all these, new Royal Caribbean ships, that is one thing that Norwegian is missing, is hyping up their new ships. Like, where is the hype for Norwegian Luna? Luna is like 3-4 weeks away, and like no one's talking about it. Norwegian's not even talking about it. It's like insane. Like, we should be advertising the living daylights out of this thing as it comes up. Am I wrong? That's what Royal Caribbean does. You see commercial after commercial after commercial of the Icon ships whenever they're coming out. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I get that it fits the class, but I don't think that's a good name for a ship. Yeah, I know that name is going to be so far down the side of the ship. It's going to be crazy. It's a very long name. Again, why are we like how is the name of Icon 5 leaking out before Icon 4 has even been named? Like, that's the crazy part, at least for me. If you guys want to leak out those, you don't have to use the abbreviations. It's not me leaking it out, so I'm not the one getting in trouble. But you guys are free to just use the names in the chat. At this point, if they've leaked, I'm not the one saying it. But I've seen those names from several people. Book Star, beginning of June. Watching her leave from this channel. Oh, awesome. I do have a ship tour of Star on this channel. In my playlist of ship tours, I do have one of Star. I was on the maiden voyage of her back in August. Fantastic ship. Fantastic ship. That is one of the favorite ship of all time is Star. Anthony, what's going on? What's going on? What are the names? And if they want to leak it, I'm not going to confirm or deny if they're accurate, but I don't mind. Capitalize the important word. I think there's a set of song lyrics that go, "I need a blank." Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't know why they're not announcing it. No, I have no idea. But no, I have no idea why they're not announcing it. The announcement's been delayed to April, to my knowledge, or from what I've heard. Oh, March now. Okay. That's good. I was going to say, April was just so long. April was basically pushing it to almost the 1 year mark before its actual maiden voyage. Yep. Look, if my chat is the one leaking out these names, so be it. I ain't the one saying it. Yes, I will say it's like almost a guarantee it's going to go to Miami. If you just put the puzzle pieces together, I mean, it's going to go to Miami. The fourth one is, at least. 5, who knows? Who knows what they're going to do with the fifth one? It seems like they're going to keep Star here for a pretty long time. Barker, I like that name. The Cruising is Life of the Seas. That's a good name. Trademark that. That's going to be Icon 6, I promise. Yeah, transatlantic would be cool. Legend's got a couple transatlantics. I guess she's going to be a seasonal ship from Fort Lauderdale. She's going to keep going back and forth to the Med, so she's going to have quite a few transatlantics, which would be really cool. That's good that they're doing that too. Hang on, Wonder in June. Nice. I love the Wonder. That's like one of my favorite ships.
Carnival Venezia, good afternoon, go ahead. Good afternoon, confirming 16:30 departure. Pilot Carnival Venezia, we confirm 1630 departure time. Okay, whenever you disconnect your jetways, you can start dropping lines.
Nice. Sounds like Venetsia might be our next one out. I haven't seen Venetsia leave in a while. It's because I wasn't here last weekend because I was on a cruise, and then the weekend before that, she didn't leave because she was late. So it's be nice to catch her leaving again. Anything about Norwegian Aura? Nothing beyond what we know publicly. I haven't heard anything too much other than that. Is it mandatory to be Italian? I think so. Actually, I think Royal's got an American captain. I'm pretty sure. sound different on live. Yeah, I guess I have to like make my voice sound pretty in some of the recorded videos. I gotta talk in my corporate America voice. Alrighty. Who thinks we're gonna get some horns today? Ron Sky watching from the, oh, okay, awesome. Where on the ship are you? I'll try to see if I can catch you guys. Sort of thud. I thought something hit my car. Oh my. I have a huge crack in my windshield from coming out here yesterday. I'm so upset. Yeah, I have that. I ordered some of that filler, like that Rain-X filler that you can do. I'm gonna try to fix it myself if I can. If not, yeah, I'll have to get it replaced. It's small enough to where it's still fixable without having to replace the whole thing. But it's definitely a huge chunk. Oh, I'm looking forward to Luna a lot. I'm excited for those too. That was sweet. All right, we will catch up on chat here momentarily after the ship comes by. I think I see you guys. Nice. we go. Yeah, I did see something about that. Puerto Vallarta is going nuts right now. That is not good. All right. No lines down yet from Venetsia, but she might be heading out soon. She does look really, I think it's just the lighting, because there's just a little bit of orange coming out from the clouds here. But yeah, she does look a little yellow. Ooh, breakaways in New York today? That's awesome. I cannot wait to have breakaway down here in Canaveral. The only reason I haven't booked it yet is just because it's so far out, but she's gonna be here end of next year, and I'm planning to go. Ooh, blizzard condition. Is that happening like right now? I heard it was like coming up, or there was one coming up, but I didn't know it was today. Is Meraviglia and Odyssey there today? Alrighty. Odyssey staying overnight? Oof, that stinks. So what, her boarding day is today and then she's gonna leave tomorrow? Man, that stinks. Yeah. It sucks to get on your cruise and you're trying to get out of the cold and then it sticks around for one more day. That really stinks. Passengers have to be on board on time today, but they won't depart until tomorrow. Interesting. That makes sense. I guess that makes sense that they would have to be on today, regardless. They'll probably that way they can get all the people home, like all the workers home and all stuff like that. But that's crazy, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming breakaway Meraviglia might be the same way then. Because if it's blizzard conditions, then visibility's got to be extremely low. Alrighty, there she goes. Still no lines dropped here from Venetsia, but it should be either Venetsia or Star heading out here next. Probably Venetsia. They have already pulled away their gangways. They just have not dropped any lines. Although the pilots told them they can go ahead, so. Snow shovels. I don't know if anybody else saw that video, but did anybody see that video of Meraviglia a couple weeks ago when that big snowstorm came through? And what was it? I mean, it was like a good 5 or 6 inches of snow on the pool deck. Like, that's insane. All right, so our first of 5 is out. For those just tuning in, be sure to leave a like on the stream. Let me know that you're having a good time here by hitting that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, we do these live streams here every single weekend here from Port Canaveral. We also like to mix in other Florida cruise ports as well. We do these live streams and departures every single weekend. So if you enjoy stuff like this, be sure to subscribe. I believe we're actually going to go to Fort Lauderdale next weekend. And then we'll be right back here on Sunday. But I hope everybody is enjoying the stream so far. We can get our next ship underway here momentarily. Let's see. Star is still tied up as well. Oh yeah, I actually, that's probably the biggest thing is the rough seas. It's probably more comfortable just for them to sit there than it is to try to go through that. I can't imagine how bad the seas are. Yeah, luckily, when I grew up in Atlanta, luckily it was like 1 to 2 days a year where we were experiencing some snow like that.
Drop the line, Port Canaveral, up for Sea Officer Trap, sit my channel 2. Security, Carnival Venezia, drop the line, Port Canaveral, up for Sea Officer Trap, sit my channel 1-2 for Carnival Venezia.
All right, well, they say they're dropping lines, but I don't see any dropping. So it's cold again today. I was literally sweating yesterday when I was sitting out here. It's cold again. Like I'm in a hoodie. North Dakota. Oh gosh. I've got a buddy that I stream with occasionally over on my gaming channel, and I think he's in South Dakota. one of the Dakotas, I guess, over near Minnesota, and it's always snowing there. I would not survive. I can tell you that. I would not survive up there. What's the sheriff boat doing right there? Oh, gee, that's crazy. Take a cruise that happens to call at Port Canaveral so you visit your own. Honestly, I've thought about that. That would be really interesting to do. I've thought about it. Also, how was Miravilia? Looks like you guys you got back in time to some more snow. Excursion. Yeah, I gotta feed the cat. Be gone for a few days, go say hey, give her a couple pets, and then just leave again. She'd be like, what the heck? Nice, very nice. Was that your first MSC cruise, or have you been on MSC in the past? That's good. Third Seaside in orchestra. That's cool. That's an interesting one. Was that Mediterranean? I'm actually doing Seaside later this year. I am very interested to see how that goes. Oh gosh, that sounds crazy. Sounds crazy. Glad you had a good time though. Didn't Magnifica get Yacht Club? She got a couple upgrades. Luis, hello, hello. Yacht Club, Butcher's Cut, and overlooks. Oh, that overlooks the wake of the ship. That's cool. I did notice the ducktail. That's cool. Yeah, it is. It is a pretty big one too. All right, what the heck, Venetsia? Oh, I guess it's not even 4:30 yet. Oh, never mind. Yeah, for real. The line dropping call like 10 minutes ago. So much for that. Sheesh. Oh, I hear something. Yep, there it is. All the sisters are getting the same upgrades. Nice, that's good. I know the ships really aren't like the biggest or craziest thing, especially here for the US, but it is cool that they're getting upgrades, at least, you know, for the markets that they're in. Horribly underrated. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. That class of ship is never here. Like the oldest thing we get from MSC is the Divina. And honestly, it's surprising that they're even getting Poesia, even though that's going up to Alaska. It is weird that it's going to be here in the US because it's like just not common we get anything older than Divina. Harmonia was in my... Really? Interesting. Yeah, Poesia is the Alaska ship now, starting this year. I'm very interested and excited to see how they do up in Alaska. That's going to be a huge market for them if they can capitalize on it. I think if Poesia does well, they'll put something bigger over there. All right, looks like they got that one last line under the little catwalk there. Let's see if they drop it. So as we wait for the last line to drop, be sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. It lets me know that you guys are having a good time here, enjoying the stream and all these sail-aways here. We do this every single weekend. So if you enjoy these sail-away live streams, be sure to subscribe for all of the future live streams that we do here on this channel. Hoping NCL moves Encore from Alaska that would be a good ship for the Mediterranean. That whole class would be really interesting in the Mediterranean, especially with the newer ones that have the observation lounge. That would be great in the Mediterranean. Could see the Grandiosa in Alaska. Absolutely. I guess that the Disney Adventure can fit through the Panama Canal. The Grandiosa can, so I agree. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, honestly, like some of these changes that NCL needs to make like aren't hard to make, and like at least come up with some of these ideas to do better. But I do want to do a podcast, probably maybe sometime this week. I want to do a podcast talking all about that, because like it's honestly interesting, and the fact that like they're having investors be like, here is literally all you have to do. Here's the guides, here's the numbers, like this is what you gotta do to fix it, and it's gonna work. All right, what the heck, Venetsia? Make sure Star's not off the dock. I haven't heard her on the radio, so probably not, but nah, Star's still there. But yeah, I think so speaking of the podcast, so I think we're going to do a podcast tomorrow night. It should be me and Caleb. We're going to review our recent cruise on Norwegian Star. So we'll have that podcast probably tomorrow night. That is going to be a live stream. We do live stream those podcasts here on this channel as well. So we're going to try to do that tomorrow night, and then probably another night this week as well. We'll do one kind of like diving into that weird financial, scenario with NCL. The good thing is they're not in financial trouble. It's just the fact that the investors are like, what are we doing? Like, why are we slacking? Right, exactly. At least they're capitalizing on, at least ordering new ships, which is good. I think what they've got ordered too, like what they have and what they have ordered, they should be doing just as good as Royal Caribbean, but they're not for whatever reason. It's just like there's opportunities that they just don't capitalize on, and that's the problem. There's nothing wrong at all with NCL. They're doing fantastic, and they're doing, their ships are fantastic, their crew is amazing, like they do everything right. It's just, from a financial standpoint, they're just like not capitalizing on everything they should be. So yes, that new ship that they just ordered, that's a fifth one for the new class that's coming. So there's going to be now those 227, 225, 27 ton ships. There's going to be 5 of those now. There was originally 4, now there's 5. Oh my God, a smart car. A 7th Prima would be interesting to see, but I doubt it. I feel like they're as good as the Prima class are. I feel like they need to move on from the design, and they're already controversial and mixed reviews as it is. They need to move on to something new. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, they've got to be pretty confident for ordering 5 ships that are like significantly larger than anything else they've ever built. They've got to be pretty confident on it, which is good. I love to see it. I'm very, very excited to see what those ships turn out to be like too. It is. It is a good platform. Wow, it's getting cold. She has her thrusters on. It's funny, you can see like the birds are just like drifting away from the ship. Prima class is very unique, absolutely. I think they're great ships. I've only toured Prima to this point, but honestly, from what I saw, I can see where the complaints are for Prima and Viva. But I myself personally really liked it. I'm very interested to see how I end up liking the Luna when I sail in her a little under 2 months from now. It's crazy too. So like, and that's part of what Norwegian is not doing right, and they need to capitalize more on, is that they need to hype up their new ships. They need to advertise these things. Like, nobody knows that the last Prima class ship is under construction already. Aura's under construction, and then number 6 has already had the steel cutting. Like, she's well underway. Like, where's the announcement? Like, hey, our next biggest brand new ship coming from the Prima class is now under construction. Like where's all the advertising for this? Like, we haven't seen anything about Luna. Like, right now, we should be seeing lots of commercials advertising the new ship. Yes, they will absolutely be Aura and Prima 6 will be the best in the class. Absolutely. They look so good too. I love Aura's paint job. The paint job on Aura looks so good. Right, exactly. Nobody knew that. It literally just took somebody, like some inside source, it literally took them telling me for me to find out that they started construction on it. Exactly. Vivo launched very quietly. It was like, okay, she showed up for like a day in Miami for a naming ceremony, and then she just disappeared. It was like, fell off the radar instantly after coming out. It was like, why? Like, what the heck? Like, people want to see these ships. People want to go on these ships, but like, nobody's going to go on the ships if you don't show them off. You know what I mean? Royal Caribbean advertises the living daylights out of the Oasis and Icon class ships. You can't go any major sporting event, any major event in general, you can't go without seeing at least one commercial from Royal. But again, I feel like more people would be excited for Luna. More people would book Luna or even Aqua if they would advertise it. You know, like Norwegian has their commercials. Actually, their marketing commercials right now are very interesting. But like, you know, they're good, but it's not like, you know, it's just people chilling. They're just people chilling on a pool deck, and it's like, yeah, cool, it's great, like we're relaxing, but like show off the ship, you know what I mean? They're getting a passenger off. But like show off the ship, show off the atrium, show off, I mean, that's a pretty atrium in those ships. Show them off, make it look pretty, show people, you know, show the nightlife. Show people going through the little aqua coaster thing. Show them, you know, show people going through that, how exciting that is, how fast that is. Even put like a little speedometer on the thing and show like how fast people go out of that little launch thing on that ship. Like, you know, or show the go-karts on Prima. Like they have so much they could show off to people other than people sitting on a pool deck and having a drink. Exactly, Anthony, exactly. And you know what? The funny thing is, and I really am gonna point in on that whenever I do the podcast talking about this, like the investors, you know, pointing out, you know, where they're not succeeding, but like the Breakaway and Breakaway Plus ships were the glory days of NCL, and just once the Prima class came out, and again, nothing against the Prima class because they're fantastic ships, they just went silent, is what it is. But if you look at it, when they compared 2013 to 2019 against Royal Caribbean, and they're neck and neck. Royal's still higher because they're always going to be one of the top ones, but like they were neck and neck with Royal from 2013 to 2019. And what was coming out during 2013 to 19? It was the Breakaway ships, and they were advertising them like crazy. You know, and they were showing the go-karts, they were showing the ropes courses. Like I remember the promotions for the Escape, it was always boom, boom, boom. There's always advertisements going for the Escape whenever she was coming out. You don't see that anymore from NCL. Andy Stewart was a good CEO for Norwegian for a while. Controversial, but I thought Kevin Sheehan was a good CEO for the little bit of time. Sheehan, it seems like, I don't know all he did, you know, but it sounded like he made, you know, several mistakes throughout his days. But he's responsible for Epic, which is not a good thing. But he is responsible for the Breakaway ships, though. Those are his ships. Breakaway and Getaway were Kevin Sheehan's ships, and Norwegian wouldn't be where they are without the Breakaway ships. So we'll give him big props for that. Alec, what's going on? What's going on? It's a mild temperature here in Florida, but yes, it ended up being a very pretty day. It was actually raining when I got here. But again, I say all this out of love for NCL. I love NCL. I absolutely loved the Star. You know, I loved the Bliss when I sailed in her. I've got like 3 or 4 NCL cruises booked out of I think half of my cruises booked right now are through NCL. Like, I love NCL. I just think they can do so much better if they tried. On Symphony in Miami in 2 weeks, keep the temperatures up, would appreciate it. That's funny. Oh yeah, it's been chilly down here in Florida though. I think this is the end of quote unquote winter here. We're supposed to dive into the 30s in the middle of the week, but it's going to be back up to 80 by this weekend. So I think we're finally towards the end of it all. But responsible for Epic, not a good thing. But the Breakaway is a good thing. But I mean, for real though, like those Breakaway ships are some of the best ships ever made, and in my complete honest, like non-biased opinion. Like, I've sailed on Star, that's one of the best ones as well. Like the Icon and Oasis ships and the Breakaway Plus class are some of the best ships ever made. The layout is good. The service is always good. The capacity is always very reasonable. The capacity is very reasonable to where they're never feeling overcrowded 90% of the time. You know, everything just flows well. There's a lot to offer. You have the go-karts, you have the ropes course on Escape and the older ones. You got the go-kart tracks. You've got the observation lounge. You've got Spice H2O. You've got a giant wide open pool deck, a nice seaside theater. The water parks are always really cool. You know, you got some really, really cool water slides, some of the best ones. Exactly, it all comes down to marketing. They have fantastic ships. Exactly, keeping it secret for no reason. Exactly. I mean, they are profitable. It's not like they're struggling financially. I think it's more of just like they're not hitting the numbers that they should be, or they have the potential to be. They're just not following through. I mean, like the Prima class should be, you know, some of the most profitable ships out there. I mean, they are, but you know, they should be making a lot higher profits than they should be, or that they are. They'd have so much potential to do that. Like there should have been some sort of, at least like an Instagram or like a quick little, you know, give us like a 2-minute reel for Instagram, or you know, a 2-minute video on YouTube of, you know, showing Fincantieri cutting a piece of steel, and you know, having a little banner saying Prima 6, you know, like that would have been cool. That's exciting, you know, keep your name relevant. Yeah, I think that was part of the quietness on Vivos, because a lot of people, and it's so surprising because now Prima's like a fantastic ship now. She's reviewing much better. But originally she didn't review too well coming out the gate. And so Viva was just like radio silence essentially, which is very disappointing. But it is funny though, because like, yeah, Prima's doing fantastic now. I don't get it. She still gets the mixed reviews, but she's reviewing significantly better than she was. All right, what the heck? And welcome to my TED Talk on the on Norwegian Cruise Line. As you can tell, I'm very excited to talk about that whole thing on a podcast this week. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it's just poor marketing. They're, yeah, underutilizing, and they could do better. Plus, I want my stock price to go up. They have sat there with this one line for so long now. Yeah. Was she supposed to be anything physically different than Prima? I know she was supposed to originally have a different hull paint, which I think I had seen a picture of. It's just, you know, they changed it last minute, which is fine. But yeah, just interesting. Old man is pouring. Which one? Oh, Chase down there? Go ahead and put your name in for the... There you go. Honestly, I mean, from what...
Star of the Seas. Star of the Seas is departing Port Canaveral from the Middle Basin, Cruise Terminal 1. Our part of the sea, all concerned traffic come up on Channel 12, Star of the Seas.
That would be cool to like run a cruise line. That's one thing I've always thought would be really cool. But yeah, honestly, it's just not hard to fix their problems. It's literally just, you know, capitalize on certain markets. Their ships, all of their ship classes, are really well positioned as well to do I mean, you got all these people from Royal Caribbean that want, you know, certain ships, you know, larger ships that are offering the more traditional cruise style. That's what NCL does best, is those traditional cruise experiences, but they do them on larger ships. But you also have, you know, those mid-sized ships like the Dawn and Jewel class, like those are fantastic ships. Interesting. That star is super late too. Everything's late today, except for Sky Princess. But thank you for letting me rant over the last like 20 minutes while we wait on this ship. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But again, all of this is out of love for NCL.
Star of the Seas is departing Port Canaveral from the Middle Basin, Cruise Terminal 1, outbound for sea. All concerned traffic come up on Channel 12, Star of the Seas.
So Viva's, so do you know the Dazzle paint scheme that it's kind of like it was used as like a camouflage back in like the early, I guess, World War I, and like even like just old wartime. A lot of warships and things like that used to use like the Dazzle paint scheme. It was like white and black. Like I had like the black squares and rectangles and like throughout the paint, kind of give it that camouflage look. Viva was originally supposed to have the Dazzle paint scheme like that. It was actually really cool. I can't find the photo of it. Somebody showed me I don't even remember who showed me the photo, but I had seen a picture of it and it actually looked really good. They literally, that's why Viva looks so similar to Prima as well. And a lot of people don't know that. You know, that was my biggest complaint about Viva whenever she first came out. I was like, why the heck does she look exactly the same as Prima? I mean, that's like the biggest thing with NCL is all the pretty and different hull paints. And these two look exactly the same. But the reason why Viva looks almost identical to Prima is because they pulled the plug on that paint job essentially, you know, 2 to 3 weeks before they revealed that ship. Their reasoning behind changing the last minute change, I don't know per se. I don't know if it was like an approval thing. You know, having a camouflage style paint job might not have been, you know, the smartest idea or approved. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, it is interesting though. That would have been cool to see. Right. Back to the success of the breakaway fleet. And again, I think it's, and the good thing with Aqua, Luna, and then Aura, and the quote unquote unnamed number 6, you know, like the good thing about those is that they're learning and they're making the improvements where they need to make the improvements from Prima and Viva. But yes, exactly. Go back to what worked with the breakaway ships. All 6 of the breakaway ships, the breakaway and breakaway plus. Like what they did marketing wise and just design wise, everything they did with those ships, they did well. Yeah, it was a good idea to stop with 1 epic. There's a lot of issues with the shipyard that caused only 1 epic, and it probably ended up being for the better. So is Venetsia. What's up, Tyler? Everything's late today, except Prima so far. Rather see NCL absorb the other two non-breakaway ships or see Princess get the Carnival Adventure. And I feel like those need to go back to Princess. That would make more sense for brand continuity purposes. Those two breakaway ships are actually, I saw somebody on Instagram did a little time-lapse walkthrough of, what was it? I don't even know the name of it, but it's one of those two breakaway ships that are not NCL. It looked really, really cool. And it was funny because like I knew exactly what ship it was from seeing the video, because I'm like, all right, that's not any of the breakaway ships, but it is a breakaway class. I hear the star. Genting. So they were Genting, but now they're... Does somebody know the name of the cruise line that has them now? Because Genting went under, because they were supposed to have Global Dream, and that's now the Disney Adventure. But yes, Genting had both of the two. I think, was it World Dream and... Was it Genting Dream and World Dream? Am I remembering those two names right? Because one had like an orangish paint scheme, and then the second one was like purple. Arroya, okay. Yeah, I think it was Genting Dream and World Dream. I'm pretty sure the name of those two. World Dream went to Arroya. Genting Dream is for the new Dream cruises under Resorts World. Okay, that's what it is. Resorts World. But yeah. Those two would have been interesting to see come to NCL though. They would have done awesome. I had heard NCL actually, speaking of Disney Adventure / Global Dream, I heard NCL came very close to purchasing that. They were like the runner-up in the auction, apparently, behind Disney, which is pretty interesting. Star's coming? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we just heard her horn just a moment ago. Let's see if she's coming off the dock here. This is quite the eventful day here. Yep, she's off the dock. Cool. Awesome. My car looks like crap. Ugh. Yeah, right. Wonder what they would have done with the Global Dream. Would have been interesting. I mean, it definitely would have kind of given them some additional capacity to. Could you imagine that thing with a go-kart track on it? Also, as much as I loved the go-kart tracks on Norwegian, I'm glad they got rid of them. They served a good purpose on the ships that they were on. I don't think they should have been on Prima and Viva. Those ships, downsizing those ships, even though they did good with the layout because they went vertical with the tracks, which made it a lot more, space efficient. But I don't know, they're still too small. And then New Frontiers becomes 4 more Global Dreams. all the people come from. Honestly, a lot of people are leaving. But yeah, I know, like it was empty when it was raining. But yeah, everybody showed up like last minute, but now everybody's leaving. Exact. I think that was the biggest complaint about Prima and Viva, is that they were smaller, but they crammed everything from the Encore, essentially, and more into the Prima and Viva. You know, so it was too much in too little of a space, and so it was very, you know, cramped. Which is funny because those ships have a really good passenger to size ratio too. Like those ships have a lot lower passenger capacity compared to something else that size. They make the rooms really, really big on these Prima ships, which is always really nice. Yes, New Frontiers is going to be really cool. I'm excited. I agree. MSC is, I mean, like when they first started out, you could kind of tell like when they were building like the Musica class and what is it, the Fantasia class? Is that what it is? With whichever class the Divina is part of. But you know, you could tell like with those classes, like they were kind of getting their feet wet into the, you know, into like cruising. And then like you could really tell once they went from that class up to the Seaside and the Meraviglia ships, like that's when they really like figured things out. And now they're doing really, really well. And like they have very, very good ship designs. Captain ever come out on Grandiosa? No, actually. I don't think I ever really saw him. Yep, Seashore is at 7. But yeah, too much inside of a small ship, but I really do like that they're getting bigger with, you know, Aqua Luna and now Aura and the final one. Those are, you know, 10% larger, and then I think Aura is going to be a perfect size. You know, because especially like tonnage-wise, at least, she's going to be very similar to Seashore in tonnage, with a similar design. Jay, what's up? Yeah, I think Aura is going to be the best version of the Prima class. Absolutely. So much for that 4:30 departure for Venezia here. Bow lines are still on Star? Really? I thought I saw it come off the dock. You sure about that? Are you lying to me, Alex? I think you're lying to me. They're about to snap because she's not on the dock. Ugh, I really gotta wash this thing. So after all of that about NCL, when's everybody's next cruise? I always like to ask that every stream, but when's everybody's next cruise? I think about 40, I want to say 45-ish days or so, and some change, until Norwegian Luna. Discovery couldn't be any smaller. The industry is at a point now where they need the ship. Yeah, that's going to be my little hint, inside secret of the day. Those Discovery ships are going to be massive. They say they're designed to replace the older hardware on those routes. Does not mean that they're going to be small. Those ships are huge. Wonder in June, 90 for Seashore again. Nice. March 7th, Freedom. Oh, wow, nice. Very cool. Very nice. But yeah, the Project Discovery is going to be significantly larger than anybody ever could even imagine. They're going to be smaller. They're smaller than Oasis and Icon, so that's good. Although there is an Icon successor in the works. It's, I mean, all but, you know, if you kind of put, it's one of those also, you put the puzzle pieces together, there's some sort of Icon successor that's probably coming soon. Speaking of, I think I see just a little corner of Icon, perhaps, maybe. One week until Symphony. Nice. Awesome. I loved the Symphony. That was a great ship. Yep, there's the bridge wing. Yeah, Icon successor 2 years after the first ship launch. Right, exactly. I mean, we're not going to get any sort of announcement from about an Icon successor anytime soon, but if you really think about it, so Royal Caribbean made that big deal and like agreement with Meyer Turku to build only Royal Caribbean ships. And that's from all the way through 2036. So the Icon class is set to conclude, if they build all 7, is going to conclude in 2030. Why did Royal Caribbean order 2 new ships, being the Discovery class? Why would they order 2 ships around the 2030 time frame at a different shipyard if the Icon class is concluding around that time as well? At least in my head, it sounds like they're using Meyer Turku to build the big boys, as in Icon and the eventual successor. Yeah, it was a huge agreement that they made. That's why MSC never ordered their Constellation class yet. Essentially what's happening is that Meyer Turku is exclusively building Royal Caribbean ships through 2036. But again, with that in mind, why would they order 2 new ship class through Chantiers? So they're building their quote unquote world's largest are reserved essentially in my head for Meyer Turku. Yep, Chantiers is going to be building Discovery. Well, I hear sirens, so that's probably why the Venetsia hasn't left yet. First Icon successor, 2031, 5 years from now, has already been in development for... Oh, interesting. See, this is what we do here on this channel. Sometimes they may not be leaks, but there's definitely industry secrets. It is pretty cool, though. I mean, again, if you kind of go through what I've been saying over the last couple minutes here, it only makes sense that, you know, they got something in the works. They're not only working on Discovery, I can guarantee you that. Curious why Jubilee, Festival, and Tropical were built at Meyer Werft with AIDA. I think it was more of just a... I think it was more of just like a scheduling thing. We'll be on Icon October. Oh, the President's Cruise. That's sweet. That's really cool. What's up, Jay? An enchantment style stretch on Icon would be unreal. Cut my finger. Actually, I did that when I was on Star. Star last weekend on accident. I was like reaching through my bag to grab my shampoo bottles, and I ended up grabbing blade first. I ended up grabbing my shaver, or like my razor for shaving with my bare hand, and ended up slicing my finger open, which is a fun experience. You're the proto. He's in chat. He's not here today. There's a couple kids over there though. Two weeks to Symphony, then Star in June, Luna in September. Ooh, awesome. That's awesome. Star is an incredible ship. Same with Symphony. I'm very, very excited to try out Luna. And Odyssey. Gosh, you got some good ones lined up, man. Finally, a little bit of action here. Here she comes, Star of the Seas. God, she is such a big ship. She looks great today.
Get past this without the cluster watch. Okay, I'll wait for you. Thank you.
All right, I'll catch up with chat here momentarily. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see, is this the one that I needed? Perfect. Oh, I need to zoom in for you guys. What the heck am I doing here? There we go. All right. I know, they're so silent. Yeah, the big radar spinning around on 14 is always really, is really cool to see. I guess it's like, yeah, it's one of those like radar scanners, I guess. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Icon class is just insane. No, I haven't tried an infinite balcony. I have something similar to an infinite balcony on World America later this year, though. Family Guy, what's up? Yeah, if anybody ever has the privilege to see an Icon class in person, I mean, you guys know how unbelievable those things are. Like, I feel like I'm almost like numb to it in a sense because I see Star every weekend at this point, but it's even still, it's insane just seeing this in person. Infinite humidity. You're not wrong though. Is the Adventure Horn will be better than Treasure Wish? I don't know. I don't think we've really even heard the adventure horns yet. Hi, Jerry.
What's up?
You're just in time. Everything's late today.
Great day to be late.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it is a nice day to be out streaming, huh? You said that as it was pouring down rain. I'm like, it's gonna clear up, I promise.
You know, I saw the rain coming down. I was like, that's a great day
Yeah.
for your streaming, but
I was like that.
cleared up.
I was like, that Weather Channel radar better not lie to me today, because it literally said it was gonna clear by 2, and it was like 2:30, and it was still a little gray, but it had stopped raining. Venetsia has had that one line up for the past hour.
Huh.
But I guess they must have had a medical or something like that, because they got down to the one line and all of a sudden you hear the sirens just a minute ago.
Oh, jeez. Well, you saw the helicopter coming, I think, right?
That too. Yeah, I was like just getting everything set up whenever that was coming around. Tyler says hey.
Tyler.
Tyler's in chat. Nelly, hello. Yeah, it was good to meet you yesterday. Oh, you just left on Star. Nice, very cool. They're adding infinite balconies on Solstice? I didn't know that was possible. I know she's going through like a huge dry dock renovation though. That's crazy. I didn't know that she was getting infinite balconies. All right, back to that one single line. And Seashore is at like 7.
People in the way. Seashore's for 7 today?
7, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah, we'll see if we have fun with that one or not.
It's gonna get cold tonight.
It is.
It's already starting to cool off. Does anything else call that we're paying attention today?
I haven't heard anything from Prima, so I'm going to say no news is good news.
Oh, well, Prima's always like.
She's always 6 though.
anyways,
Yeah.
Frickin' Venetsia is still here, of course.
Yeah,
Well, they actually docked nose out today, though.
I know, finally.
It's a miracle.
Interesting. Yeah, I see that's interesting that they're doing infinite balconies on the top deck. It's funny because those rooms don't really review all that well, but they're adding them.
It's like Venetsia's pushing, so.
Yeah, it's had the thrusters on for the past hour.
Oh, is the thrusters
Yeah.
on too? Oh,
Yeah, they've had the
that's
thrust.
a lot of fuel wasted.
It's so much gas.
Those things are not very efficient.
No, they're not.
Bow thrusters are
Those
like
bow thrusters take up
hilariously inefficient.
so much energy. It's literally been that one line in bow thrusters for the past hour.
Oh, okay.
It's
So like
been
bow thrusters, they usually don't like
ridiculous.
to run those forever.
Yeah. A panorama rune on Star up by the edge of the Aquadome. Oh, that's nice.
So what are you doing next weekend?
I might go to Fort Lauderdale next weekend.
Okay. I'll probably go to Miami next weekend.
Okay.
We'll see.
What, Saturday or Sunday?
Maybe Sunday, honestly.
Okay. Because yeah, I was gonna do. I'm
I have to see
probably.
what the lineup is Saturday, Sunday in Miami.
It's a good lineup for Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. It's just you can't. Well, you can't fly there. Well, easily.
Yeah, I can fly there
Yeah.
easily, you know.
It's like Disney Destiny, Majestic Princess, Star Princess, Allure. I want to say I think one of the new Holland America ships, and like I think Eclipse and maybe Ascent. Did you fly for?
Not today.
Oh, I guess it's only been Sky so far.
It's just been Princess and then
So
Star, obviously, no.
so late you would have thought it. There's already been like 5 5 departures, but nope.
Oh, I can get behind this ad.
Yeah. Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Actually, what's next?
Have you seen the burnt peanut? I know I said a lot of the clips.
Wait, peanut, which one?
The burnt peanut.
Bird.
Burnt.
Oh, burnt.
Yeah,
No.
he's like a Twitch streamer.
No, I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh, all right. You're gonna have some good memes coming your way. He's like a Twitch streamer. He's basically the guy, quote unquote VTuber, but he does just the eyes and the mouth overlaid over a peanut, and he plays like I don't even know what he plays, but it is the craziest stuff that goes on in his streams though. There's one where he was like, he was streaming and an ad popped up about addiction to a certain online thing.
Oh, no.
And he goes, he's like screaming, he's like, these aren't targeted ads, I promise. Why is Carnival Venezia listing? I think my camera's just listing. I think it slid a little bit. The tripod slid just a smidge. Actually, thank you for catching that though.
Yeah, your camera is listing. The ship is not listing.
What the heck? Oh, the thing came loose in the center. That's what it was. The little thing to center it came loose and it just went sideways. Thank you. The camera is what was listing, yes. David Block, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right, hopefully the next Classic Carnival.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're getting Firenze here soon. That's gonna be it's like the same thing, but it's the same thing, but it's like cool to see the other one, I guess.
Yeah, why put the other one here? I guess it works.
Right. It has weird itineraries. It's like 4s, 5s, and then like 14s.
That's weird. Yeah, no, Vanetsia did like a 14-day once from here as well. It's so weird. It was like not here one weekend, and it's like, where did it go? It's like it was still,
She does like 2 or 3 of them a year too. She did it
like
last
a
year.
Princess 14-day where you can just book like the back-to-back.
Yeah, it was like a legit,
14 days.
legit 14 days. It was gone for 14 days.
It was weird not seeing it that one Sunday. It was like, where did it go? And it just like wasn't here.
Right, exactly. She'll do, yeah, she usually does like 2 or 3 a season while she's here. Lots of MSC captains came from Carnival. Yeah, I think MSC is just good at taking good crew members from leading competitors.
6 o'clock should be fine. Like this, after Prima leave, we'll be able to sail.
Oh, okay, cool. That was Seashore. They said we should be fine after Prima, which is gonna be 6. So sweet. All right, that's still. I mean, it sucks, but it's not bad. Everyone in Yacht Club on Seashore is probably sitting down for dinner. I know, I need to sit down for dinner too. Getting in. Former Sky Princess captain is now on Seascape? Really? Yeah, they seem to just have a lot of captains from other cruise lines. Whatever the walkies. It just so we can listen to the line, like, you know, the pilots will tell us when the lines are dropping, and, you know, they'll communicate with the captains, like their departure times and stuff. It's kind of just to kind of keep us informed, and that we can actually know when stuff's leaving.
You can also listen to it live.
You can listen to it live. It's like a static photo, but you can listen to it live. We're on Jerry's channel.
24/7, 7 days a week.
Yep. That's a 24/7 port cam. It's just, well,
It's
audio cam.
It's a 24/7 audio cam with a picture from like 2024. I don't know if I updated. I'm pretty sure it's Allure, Glory, and Wish.
Yeah.
On a Friday or Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Back when Allure was doing
Oh gosh. That's really old.
I mean, what did they run before Allure? It was like Independence did the 3s and 4s here?
It was
the first Oasis on 3s and 4s?
It was Mariner, then ND. Yeah, it was Independence. Yeah.
Because Allure was the first 3 and 4 Oasis class.
Yeah, because Independence was here up until, I think, maybe September or October of 23. And then I think it was October, like late October of 23 is when Allure came in, because that's when Justin and I went on Allure. It was like November. I think Tuva was the captain I had on Seascape when I was on board as well. I'm sure he loved that video that Dimitri and I posted of the line snapping. Using my backpack as a weight for the chair. When I was here on Monday, the wind caught it, and the chair acted like a catapult, and it sent this brand new MacBook.
Oh no.
It went flying about 10 feet down. There's a big chunk taken out of the corner of it.
Yeah, at least you didn't break your screen.
Right, exactly. Right. I was gonna find like some sandpaper, like, and just like file it down so it's not so sharp. But yeah, it took quite the dig.
I want to see this too, because I was thinking about getting one of these for remotes.
Mm-hmm.
Put like 3 or 4 cameras on it.
It's honestly, it's awesome, and it's so light and portable.
Oh, Victory won.
Uh-oh.
I think I was looking at the bigger one of this one.
Yeah, there's a.
Which one is that? Do you know, like the number or whatever?
I want to say it's the 150. Also, I lost my phone. My phone's right here.
Can't help you there.
But yeah, this 72%. I plugged in the Starlink around like 2 o'clock.
I think the 200. Yeah, this one. This is the one that I was looking at.
Okay.
I think that's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Because this.
4 USB-C ports and 2 USB-As.
Right. I'm just gonna plug this one in instead.
D-tap, solar.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has solar as well. They make this model too. Instead of the car socket, it's a wall. Yeah, I don't either. I tried to use it once for the radio.
Is it just USB-C?
USB-C.
Is that how you charge it?
Yeah. I use because my work laptop's like a 60-watt charger, and so it'll charge that up in like an hour or two.
Oh, I see. 15 watts out, 100 watts out, 150 watts in or out. Okay. Yeah, so this one doesn't have a cigarette lighter. 60,000.
Yeah, new Mac. Yeah, it was an expensive MacBook too, but at least it didn't break. But yeah, I was like, you literally hear me go, "Oh, that's unfortunate," and then like the stream just cuts.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this thing is not moving.
No. Oh, there goes the last line. Finally. It just dropped. Yay. Everyone liked the stream for Venetsia leaving late. Yeah. This one I had, this anchor one was like 150 or something like that though.
It was like 150 or 200.
Yeah.
It was 130.
Oh wow.
Only 170.
Yeah. For the amount of power that it has and how small it is, like it's a pretty good price for how much it has. Yeah, those, I guess Jackery makes equivalent ones as well.
Oh, there's a bigger one too, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it all goes like all the way up to like a 3,000 or something like that. It's like a giant.
There's a
Like,
90,000 milliamp hour one, and then the other one was a 60,000.
oh, great heavens.
Carnival Venezia underway, Port
Hooray! What's that? Last time I was here, Vanetsia was late too. She just didn't leave until like 1 a.m.
Oh, was it that time?
It was
Oh,
that
I
time.
remember that, yeah.
So I was like, well, I wasn't here last weekend, and then the weekend before she was super late, so I haven't like seen this thing leave in like 3 or 4 weeks. MacBook from 2017 having the FlexGate issue. Oh God. Yeah, this is one of the new M5 Macs that I have. Oh, Firenze has the blacked out bridge. That's kind of nice. That's a lot, yeah. That looks a lot better than having like all the white. They look, it looks really good. Yeah, exactly. Freedom and Independence have it, but Liberty doesn't.
Some of the other older royal ships they repainted.
Yeah.
I think Mariner has one.
Yeah.
We saw it on Mariner, and like it was an odd like conclusion.
Yeah. Yeah, like Freedom and Independence look a lot better than Liberty just because of that.
And I also think it's because of the glare, like it'll help reduce glare in
Yeah.
the bridge. Like that's why they do it.
Probably.
It's the same concept as like the eyeliners on the Airbus.
Right.
The Airbus has that same black like cockpit windows.
Oh, okay.
It's to reduce glare in like the cabin.
Nice. As you get chilly, remember it's 27 here in Michigan. Oh, God.
It's practically Canada.
That's crazy. Stay warm. Right, exactly. When I say it's chilly, it's 70 instead of 80. Zoom in on the bridge wing. And quickly zoom in on it. See what the captain's up to. He's picking his nose. Hello. Oh, you can actually see him standing around up there. A shout out to Gary Sullivan. Is he on board? If you know where he's standing, I'll try to zoom in on him. What the heck? My camera is listing again. Don't tell me this thing's going out too. She's going really slow. She's kind of close today.
They gotta stay fuel efficient after running the bow thrusters.
For real. I can't believe they ran them so long. She's very close today. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, the yellow stripe. Oh my gosh. She really picked up some speed. Look at that. She's really kicking up.
Look at the back.
She's kicking up so much. Yeah.
Oh
Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is crazy. Talk about full throttle out of here. Crazy.
Was that the pilot boat?
Yeah. They did it after Sky Princess did the Love Boat horns. They went beep, beep. God, she was close today. That's cool.
This ship has pods, right?
Yeah. It's funny because like Carnival they did pods on Elation and Paradise, and they never did it again until Vista.
Yeah. We saw how they turned out on Vista. uh-oh here.
Yeah,
Throwing it out now.
any more, yeah, Dimitri start posting pictures saying uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like the Vista class, like it's the Azipod breaking or like a fleet or like a industry-wide issue, but it seems like the Vista class have pods that break more than any other.
Pods are sensitive, but the Vistas are like really bad.
Very sensitive. They're like Temu pods.
I mean, it happens to everybody. You saw Icons break like a year and a half after
Right.
it came out. Like,
So
it happened.
when Icon first came out, she like re-dry docked in Cadiz before coming over. She had an Azipod problem then.
What was it?
Like before she even made her original transatlantic, after sea trials, basically they had to they had to fix a pod already. Some iconic quotes today. Said iconic quotes for today from Brandon. Responsible for Epic. Not good. Temu pods. So we were talking about NCL earlier, and I was like, you know, Kevin Sheehan did some, I mean, he wasn't like the most liked guy out there, but he did some good stuff because he's responsible for, and I paused, I was like, all right, well, maybe not Epic, but he was responsible for Breakaway, which is pretty good. Well, it's almost 6, so Prima should be leaving relatively soon. Which is surprising because it's actually light out still, and it's almost 6.
It's weird. The days are getting longer, which is nice. Thank God.
Finally.
Yeah.
And now all the ships are going to go away.
What is that floating over there? See that little white, like,
Oh, yeah.
thing? What is that?
We'll hold off outside the jetty for you.
I have no idea. You can still see all the wake that Venezia kicked up, though. Just out in the channel.
Prima's first, though, right?
Prima is first, yes. Hello on MSC Seashore. Say hello. Oh, it's your wife's birthday. Very cool. Where are you guys standing? I'll try to zoom in on you guys. I think you guys will be going right after Prima, who should be pushing off in the next probably 10 to 15 minutes. But if you let me know where you guys are standing, I'll try to zoom in for you. All right, we'll go ahead and zoom in on Prima. The ship version of peeling out.
So do you think you're going to Fort Lauderdale next weekend then?
Probably. I just haven't booked the Brightline. I don't want to spend $120 for a Brightline ticket just to go down there. But at the same time, like, you know, it'd be fun to go. It's nice to mix it up.
I think I'll go, and if we get one more person, you get like if you book them
The
together,
discount.
we'll get the discount. Yeah.
We'll bully Caleb.
I think because I was bullying him into going to Miami today, but then he said he had to work, and then I didn't go anyways because the weather was terrible. So yeah, I think if we get 3 people, we can get the discount. It'll be like cheaper.
Okay.
It's like 25%.
That's what we did for
Saturday or Sunday.
I'm gonna go Saturday because I don't want to get home on a bright line at 1 a.m. when I got to work on a Monday. That's why I don't do Sundays in Miami. Although the ships are better on Sunday in Miami, I just don't because I can't.
It's the same things that I've seen like the past 2 times I've been to Miami. Which is also why I was like, okay, like it's cool, but like I want something different because like I think Destiny and Star Princess are there on Saturday, and those are 2 I haven't seen before.
Majestic Princess is really cool because that class.
And then that's new Allure too, right?
Yeah, the Allure's been updated. Majestic Princess was built for Asia back in like 2017. It's just like randomly over here now.
Yeah, it would be nice to see XL. Like I saw Destiny right when we were filming in Fort Lauderdale, but that was like just from the pilot boat. But like I haven't seen XL like at all.
Really?
I think we saw Star.
Is she's the Sunday ship though, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
XL Sunday, unfortunately. Did we see Star Princess? What princess ship was going out? I flew for one princess ship out there, but I wasn't filming the ship.
Sun?
It
Last year, right?
No, it was like January.
Oh, okay.
December.
Yeah, Star is the Saturday princess.
It was one of the princesses. I don't remember. Yeah, that doesn't look like Star Princess.
I know there's 2 celebrities. I know one of them's Eclipse. I don't know what the other one is though. I would have to guess the Ascent, but I'm probably wrong.
Might have been Caribbean Princess.
She's coming back soon. Like she's spending the summer here.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Star or Sun, so I don't
Oh,
know.
really? Interesting.
I'm just looking at the video. Like I couldn't find the rest of the original video somewhere, but I can't. It's definitely not.
Just barely cropped out the name. Great.
Thanks, Tyler.
Oh, is Tyler flying? Even worse.
No, that was me flying, but he edited the video.
Oh, okay.
He cropped out the name, is what I was saying.
It is. So it's Allure, Celebrity Eclipse, Destiny, Majestic Princess, New Staten Dam,
Maybe it was Majestic
and
Princess.
Star Princess. So I guess it's
yeah,
7.
Majestic Princess sounds right.
Okay.
That looks right too, like based on like the design of the ship. Actually, I was looking for the other class of princess that was there, and I couldn't find it. Majestic is probably what it was.
Probably, because I think that's been there
But
since the summertime.
Star Princess would be cool, and the new Allure. Eclipse is.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Destiny since she was like here for the 1-2 days.
Because I heard them from the back basin, but I wasn't down there.
Yeah.
I didn't get a video of it. I just want to like.
Justin's been watching him leave from that drawbridge.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool spot. Honestly, streaming there would be a really cool spot.
Yeah. I'll have
Like
to
zooming in between the buildings.
Something for setting up a thing to fly down there.
Yeah. Oh, you have to like ask the tower basically?
I just have to do it ahead of time. I can't do it while I'm there.
Got it. Speaking of Star, I was like pleasantly surprised by Norwegian Star. Like, oh. That sounded like Seashore, but she said she was going to leave behind Prima, so I don't know. Yeah, there was like on Norwegian Star, but like the ship was like, oh.
Supposed to be surprised by that?
No, not at all. And like I knew that going into it, but it was also just like the ship was in really good shape. Like you couldn't tell the thing was 25 years old. The food was really, really good.
Yeah, the food on Encore was very good too.
Yeah, I've noticed Norwegian always has like consistently good food on almost all of their ships. And Prima was good that one day we were on it too.
Yeah.
When we did the food hall. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that when I go on Luna. I'll be using that a lot when I go on Luna. It would have been nice if the pilots would have said something, whichever was coming off on the.
Sounds like you and Caleb had a lot of alone time. Nothing to do with the ship.
Basically, yes. Going out of Tampa was cool though.
You got to go under the bridge.
Yay. The fog was insane though. Like it was like next to zero visibility, which was pretty neat. And you had a group of people next to me. Wah! The whole time I was making the video, I was like, come on. Made the mistake of taking your wife over to the tackle shop near the back of Star. She spent $100 on knickknacks before you even got to the ship. Oh God, that really sucks. Uh-oh. Let me arrange.
I just told him that you're going. I didn't give him an option. I just said you're going Saturday.
Let me see what the price is for 3 people, because I know it was like $120 and some change for 2 or 1.
Yeah, let me look, because I know it's different for Fort Lauderdale too versus Miami. Not that much different. But
Yeah, it's like a $5 difference or so.
that would be the March 1st or no?
Yeah.
28th. Not
The
the 1st.
720 train,
No way I'm getting on the 720.
920,
I'm getting on the 1050 train.
1050. Oh,
40 bucks.
40 bucks. Oh God, we're only there for like 2 hours then.
What do you mean we're there for 2 hours?
Well, I guess the first departure is like 2
Like
hours
3.
from then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
plenty of
3:30.
time.
Okay, that's plenty of time.
I'm just looking. Oh,
And then we'll take the 920 back.
let me look at the time. I didn't do a round trip. Sorry.
Because that brings it down to.
I'm not logged into my account apparently. Yeah, 920 probably makes the most sense instead of 7. I wish I had like 820. That would be fine, but 920.
Yeah, brings it to 82 bucks a piece.
Yeah, that's fine.
That I could do.
Yeah.
Prima's on the move. Yes, she is on the move. Okay, so that's the horn we heard. Okay. Oh, Caleb's in chat.
Of course he is.
We're literally roasting him here.
We're roasting him and booking his plans without him.
But Fort Lauderdale, right? Not
Yeah,
Miami.
Fort
Okay.
Lauderdale.
We're going to Fort Lauderdale, buddy. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags, buddy. Yeah.
That's why he didn't renew his membership on my channel. It's because like making him buy other stuff. keep bullying him into getting other or booking other cruises. More opportunities for ice cream.
Look what he said to me.
Wait. Boats before. At least he's got his priorities straight.
He does have his priorities straight. I'll give him that.
Absolutely. No mod for him. Little does Caleb know how he renewed his membership, he would have gotten mod. Alrighty. The ships are like very spaced out with their departures today. Like they're always boom, 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 especially on Saturdays. But today has just been like one, an hour later we get the other. Like 30 minutes go by, we get another. Are you driving? They get free drinks.
What do you mean driving? We're taking a train.
Well, are you driving me home?
Oh, you're talking on the return leg.
Yeah. Why do you think Justin takes all those premium?
Well, I know that, but like...
He takes premium so he can get those Jack and Cokes.
I was going to do it on the way down.
It's not a bad idea. Those mimosas are like $20. I
still remember that. You knew like $25 mimosa.
Dude, that was insane. You get pulled over, sir, have you been drinking? I was like, the last drink I had was at like 8 a.m., sir. Excuse me?
8 a.m.
You want me to book it?
I don't care.
Okay. I was going to say, I want the points.
I don't know. My UCF account got locked.
Like, oh, really?
They disabled it, or it doesn't work anymore. So I have to use the 3-person discount. Even like I still have access to that email, but like they won't let me.
Oh, really?
Log into it anymore. So I don't get like I would always get the 25% discount.
Oh, really?
With an EDU address, but when they went over to their new email system, I can't get back into that account anymore.
Oh,
so
that
I
sucks.
had to make a new one.
What's your birthday?
May 18.
May 18? I'm a great friend for knowing that. What year?
2000.
All right, Caleb. I know you're listening.
You better be paying up.
You owe me
$82.
You owe me more money now. Because he still owes me from Star. Well, because it was like.
Did you buy him on Star? Oh, Norwegian Star.
Norwegian Star. Because what happened is, because I was on the phone with the customer service lady from Cruises It, and she's like, "Oh yeah, like the room that we had that we were gonna book you on, that inside room just sold out. It was 10 days away when we booked it, and so I was like, okay, and then." I was like, well, this thing's selling out really quickly. I'll pay for it and I'll have Caleb pay me back. And he's like, give you like a couple days. He's paid like half.
Mr. Moneybags over here can't pay you the full amount.
Caleb can be mod if he goes to Port Canaveral when you're there. We met a viewer on Grandiosa that comes out here a bunch too, and like literally anytime he's out here, Caleb's not here. All right, so we are officially going. Oh, I didn't do the premium fare, sorry. Forgot all about that part.
Oh, well.
All right, 10:50 a.m. going down, and then
PM, right?
yeah, and then 9:20 heading back. So we can probably grab dinner somewhere down there too.
That gives us enough time. If everything is like relatively on time, we can go eat something.
They usually are in Fort Lauderdale. Usually even on an 8-ship day, they're all gone by 5.
I mean, also if like it's whatever, like New Staten Dam, I don't have to stay for New Staten Dam.
Exactly.
I can tip for that one.
Right.
I'm gonna say that Justin is probably not driving us though.
No.
We saw how that turned out last time we were in Miami.
Hey, our train's pulling up. Are you here to pick us up?
Oh,
no, I'm already at South Point.
There's too much traffic, is what he said.
There was no traffic that day.
No traffic at all.
There was no traffic that day. Is the worst part. Yeah. My sister lives down there though, like right by the station. So either she might be able to pick us up, or we can at least grab dinner with her. Funny, Justin paid me like a day or two ago for his star model, and I was like, "Thanks for the cash, happy birthday." He goes, "Shouldn't it be the other way around?" I go, "I've been hanging out with you too long. You know how it is now." Do you think Brightline would allow this? Or is there too much? Okay, I didn't know if like these big power stations.
Plane, so.
You can take that on a plane?
No, you can't take
Oh,
it.
okay.
But the train is not a plane, so you can bring it on there.
Oh, okay. Trains do not take flight, they just hit cars. Well, that's exciting. Now we're going to Fort Lauderdale.
Very excited.
I'm very excited. Great success. Getting all this streaming equipment is going to be tough to get down there, though. When I crammed everything inside my bag for that Miami trip a few months ago, it was so tightly packed in there that my back hurt for like 2 days afterwards, but I also cracked the screen on my camera. It is nice how the Starlink dish does just like slide and fit right into the backpack though. You got your handprints all over my car. What the heck? It is a nice sunset. For as crummy as the weather was when I got here, it ended up being a really nice day.
To the south of me, yep. Right near the Polaris, west of the Polaris. Yeah, right there. Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Caleb wants to go to the Taco Bell in Fort Lauderdale.
I'm good.
Buddy, we got a 4-hour train ride back. Taco Bell is not something you eat before getting on a train. I feel like that one lady that one time we went down there last year.
Oh my god.
That was
don't even.
Security boat, East Station, Captain 10, Channel 12.
I know, right? What the heck?
Some Venetsia speed here.
Yeah, oh, Venetsia speed would be great. Seashore is going to pass her on the left if she... Prima's like that Subaru that's doing 20 miles an hour under the speed limit in the left lane. Oh God, what'd you send? Should I even open this link knowing that I have the microphone on?
I don't think there's nothing. It's just a movie clip.
Uh-huh. Actually, I don't trust it. Yeah, I love the paint jobs on the NCL ships. Even though Prima and Viva are like very similar, and that's probably one thing I hate the most about them, I do think they are still good paint jobs regardless. Uh-oh, there's some police lights down by Terminal 10.
Those have been going on for a while.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
They just went, oh, now they're back. But yeah, that's like a car on the shore, I think.
Oh. I think joy enough of a problem. Like, let's just make it worse, why don't we?
Pick up some speed.
Yeah, for real. Seashore also needs to get a move on.
Security, MSC Seashore, dropping lines, getting away from Port Canaveral, west basin bound for sea.
Yay.
Traffic, come up channel 12, MSC Seashore. Yeah, we're all clear.
She looks great today. My camera's crooked again.
Ship's listing.
The camera's listing. This is a Concordia type of list today. I'll never forget Allure when Tyler just screams November off this back of the, or off the bridge wing of Allure, and everybody's like, what the heck?
Alright, it's way too cold for me to wait for Seashore out here. Not even off the dock yet.
Yeah. I don't blame you. At least I have a hoodie on. It's not shorts and a t-shirt. No thanks. Same. I need to stop for food on the way back. I grabbed Chili's on the way home yesterday. I was joking on the stream yesterday. I was like, man, as much as I talk about Chili's on this channel, they might as well sponsor me or something, right? Today's stream is brought to you by Chili's.
Chili's. Yeah, no, they're not off the dock. Bye.
See ya.
Sunday, so yeah, I'll see you next Saturday.
I'll see you Saturday. I guess you have to. All right, let me catch up on chat here. We're going to stay for Seashore since she's getting ready to leave here soon. There he goes again. Yeah, the slide on the side of the ship is pretty cool. Carnival's coming back into port. Wait, what? Is it really? Stuck on their balcony. Dude, that was so funny. I was laughing so hard when I heard that yesterday. On Cruise Mapper, it looks like they're all coming back. Oh, sometimes they'll just do that and like the little thing will spin around. But that would be interesting. I haven't heard anything over the radio, but. That would be quite interesting, though. Yeah, I noticed sometimes the thing they'll like show that they're spun around. I'll keep an eye on it though. That's interesting. Yeah. So for those who weren't here in yesterday's stream, somebody on Apex got stuck on their balcony. Apparently, they had to call the county sheriff's office. They called the sheriff to then call the harbor pilots to then tell. They had to then tell the captain of the ship to go get security to go unlock the room and get them out. But they were stuck on their balcony. It was actually the funniest thing I had heard. There goes Prima. Yeah, that was funny. Good stuff. Yeah, we got a good laugh about that yesterday. They call the sheriff yet? Well, for the people on the balcony, they had to. I guess yeah, they called or I guess they called the sheriff, and then the sheriff told the ship essentially. It looks like Chase is done already. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll be in Lauderdale next on Saturday, and I'll be back here on Sunday. Yeah, have a good one. Nah, unfortunately, I got to work like during the week, so I never get off until like 5. It's just too far. But yeah, I try to get out here on the weeks as much as I can. Yeah, have a good one. Oh, really? Venetsia is close. Oh, there's the horn for Seashore. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, we just got the little honk from Seashore, though. Very nice. Let's see, where's marine traffic? That is odd. That would actually be that would be a crazy end of the weekend, wouldn't it? Also, the funny thing is I have a stream set up for my gaming channel tonight at like 8:30. I am not making that. That is not happening. I don't know if I guess we'll see. If I can make that, then I will, but I'll probably just push it tomorrow. Marine traffic shows they're heading out. Cruise mapper is different though. It's after 6 p.m. Seashore breaking the rules. They're breaking the rules by following the rules because they have to do one horn coming off the dock, but at the same time they can't do a horn after sunset. Good stuff. Cruise mapper showing Venetsia and Sky heading back in. Yeah, it's got to be a glitch because here. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So, there. If we can. So that's 3. They're all pointing outwards. If we can get it to focus a little bit. Yeah, they're all still heading out. It's got to be a glitch on the cruise mapper site. But I know some of those little AIS little things will ping different directions randomly sometimes. But good to see she is already off the dock. MSC is usually pretty quick too. What do I want for dinner tonight? Chick-fil-A is closed, so that's a no. I had Chili's last night. Missed a lot. It was in a Zoom call, saw Prima. Oh, okay, night, yeah. Everything was super late today, which is crazy. But yeah, Prima just went by, but you're at least here for Seashore. Interesting. 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 Right? Is it really? Hmm. Yeah, cruise is over. I don't think I've gotten night footage of Seashore in a while. Yeah, talk about a quick cruise. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick go to jail and they like walk in the cell and he's like, okay, time's up. Earth is listing. Is it? God, it's listing again. What the heck? I like how we call the camera listing. I don't know what the hell the deal. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. Don't know what the heck the deal is with this camera today, or this tripod today. It's just like not cooperating. That's better. Oh God, now, okay, yeah, now it's starting to get a little chilly. Came here for another video and it, oh, okay, yeah, I saw Chase had headed out right after Prima left. I think he like just ended his stream as the Seashore was dropping other lines. I probably would have left had I not known that. But welcome to the stream. On free cruise day. I'm glad somebody got that reference. But yeah, so I guess as of like an hour ago, officially we are streaming in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. So excited for that. It's going to be I can't count, hold on. I think it's like a 5 or maybe 6 Star Princess, New Staten Dam, Majestic Princess, Disney Destiny, Celebrity Eclipse, and Allure of the Sea. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6th ship Saturday down in Fort Lauderdale next weekend. But that'll be cool. Those are some pretty good ones. I haven't seen a lot of those ships in a while, or at all. Ooh, it is stinky out here today. I think they must be digging up something with that dredger down there. Oof. Isn't much for lights at night. Walk through deck 18 early in the morning most. Yeah, I noticed that. MSC ships aren't the, like, I guess exterior lighting wise, they're usually not the best. They usually aren't very lit up very well. At least in the bow section. They usually have all the lights going below the lifeboats, but that's about it. Trying to figure out what was going on with Venetsia. Cruise Mapper shows coming back. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, it's like 3 different sites are showing three different things. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Allure. I saw Allure back when I was on Wonder, and that was like when she first came back from that dry dock, so it was really cool. So I'm excited to see it again. Plus, something about seeing Oasis and Allure in Fort Lauderdale is just really cool because that's, you know, those two ships are legitimately like the original game changers. Those two ships are what got me into cruising, yada yada. But like, you know, that was the original home port for both Oasis and Allure. And you know, impactful ships like that, when they're back in like the original home port, it's really cool to me. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the Allure. Plus, I have never seen Majestic Princess in person, so that'll be great to see. And then Star Princess, I've seen from a distance. That was loud. That was crazy. You can see the outline on the side. You can always tell MSC ship at, yeah, oh, for sure, especially the world class. When we were on, I think it was on, we were on Norwegian Star last weekend. We could see World America coming out of Miami because you could just tell by the arches, which is really cool. You're on Seashore now on deck 19. Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye. Are you in the back area or forward or I guess the midsection probably for 19? But I'll keep an eye out for you. Ever been on Celebrity? We're going on Beyond out of Miami in June. So I have been, but the last time I sailed with Celebrity was on board this Celebrity Zenith, which I think has been gone from the fleet for at least 15 plus years. So it's been a while. But yes, I've actually been on 3. I've been on 3 Celebrity cruises, just haven't been on one in a very long time. But I did, my first ever cruise was actually on the Century back in '98. And then I sailed on the Millennium back when she was brand new. And then I sailed on Zenith back in like, I want to say it was like 2007 or so. But it's been a while. But I hear really, really good things about Beyond. Those Edge class ships are fantastic. I never really ever hear anything bad about those ships. No, they're too far out. There's a big line of trees behind the park here. I wouldn't be able to see, unfortunately. Yes, World America does light up super well. That's a very pretty ship at night. That's another reason to go back down to Miami soon. Maybe if Fort Lauderdale does well, maybe I can try to finagle and do something in Miami in March, perhaps. That's taking a bright line basically 3 months in a row. But I'm gonna try to get back down to Miami soon. I also wanna, Captain Nick signed, I guess he's on Elation, I think, right now. But I know he's signing off for a couple months and he's gonna go back to Horizon. Maybe I'll go visit him in Miami again when he gets back. Oh, okay, in the yacht club, forward part of the ship, 119. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, the world class lights up super well. You can usually tell because they all have like the bright white lights underneath the lifeboats. That's another way to kind of tell MSC ships. I know the Grandioso is like that, and same with Seashore here. Make me feel old if you... That's funny. That's funny. No, you'll like the Beyond. Yeah, I haven't been on Celebrity in a long time, but I'd like to go on them again. It's my problem is I have so many booked at the moment, and it's a huge problem. Like we're already, what are we, 6 weeks into 2026? 7 weeks into 2026? Something like that. I've already been on 2 cruises. And I've got a third one in like under 2 months. I've got a total for 6 this year, and I'm almost positive that I've got room for one more towards the end of the year. Friends snuck into the yacht club last night, recorded them. That's funny. First cruise is Alaska in 22. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, having adult money was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me because now I spend it all. Yeah, it's tough. Well, it's a problem. Well, my mom tells me it's a problem. How about that? There you go. That's a better way to put it.
Hey, Cam, I'm just going to drop off a pilot here. I'm just making sure you're not going to be thrusting off the dock here anytime soon.
Oh, mom sent her to quite everybody. I have no cruises booked this year. So, yeah, I had, it's just a tough year. I haven't been on anything. Hey, Mom. You wouldn't happen to have any dinner I could pick up on the way home, would you? Almost positive they're returning? Okay. See, the thing is, I haven't heard anything over the radio about it, is the weird part. Let's just restart the app and see. Just don't overlap the cruises. That's right. Let's see what kind of update we got. See, they're all still facing out for me. Ice cream for dinner. That sounds like a great time. Marine traffic is the only service that doesn't show it? Okay. We'll keep an eye on the radio at least, because if I don't hear it on the radio, then it probably... Because they would have to tell the pilots that they're coming back in. Getaway Vision, Zuiderdam, Star Princess, and Harmony. When do you go on Harmony? I'm going on that in August. That's it. Yeah, you would think they would, make that announcement sooner than later. Oh, going for Christmas. Okay. That's cool though. Yeah, so it's funny because Caleb and I booked.
Colonel be inbound Port Canaveral, jetties, light Moscow on the hip. Once the MSC Seashore clears, be bound for South Cargo Pier 4, concern traffic, Colonel.
Caleb and I booked Harmony, and we looked at the dates and everything like that. We're like, okay, cool, that works. And then as we were booking, we're like, oh my gosh, that's Harmony's first sailing as she comes back into Canaveral. Work does get in the way. That's the huge problem here, is that work always gets in the way. Let's see. If I had more PTO, which I probably have too much in the first place, I'd go more. Honestly, if I wasn't so constrained on PTO, I'm kind of tempted to try Princess, because Star or not Star, the Sky Princess and Caribbean Princess both have really good prices from here right now. I haven't heard anything on Carnival coming back in yet. Keeping an eye on it, but I haven't heard anything on the radio at least. Yeah, it's very nice sunset. There we go. So much for those birds that Disney Cruise Line doesn't do their horns to not disturb. MSC said, who cares? This class looks really good at night, I must say. I've seen Seascape at night before in Miami, and that was really nice too. So this is cool. I don't know what's going on with my tripod today. Oh my gosh. The tripod is all wonky today. There we go. That's slightly better. God, actually, wow, she looks really nice at night. All right, we'll zoom in for you guys. Man, she is very nice at night. All right. They were having a great time. Auntie Chloe, hello, hello. Sky Princess is turning around right now. Okay, we'll take a look here in a minute. I still haven't heard anything over the radio. I would love to stay, but it's also very late at night, so I can't guarantee. If there's no guarantee it's coming back in, then I don't think I'm going to be able to stay, but we'll take a look here in a second. Yeah, very, very pretty ship. From the front, wasn't lit up too well, but this angle is amazing, though. Oh yeah, I do see that. She's like 2 hours out though. With how far Sky Princess is turning around now, but it's gonna take at least 2 hours before she comes back in. I need to start my car. Oh, those people are not gonna be happy with my headlights shining into their RV. I'm sorry. Okay, gotta let it warm up. And then start streaming when you come back. I mean, that'd be, I could, it's just, I live over an hour away. I live about an hour away from the port when I come out here. But I don't see Venetsia coming back in. But it looks like Sky Princess might be, but again, she's going to be about 2-ish hours probably at the best before coming back in. 14 hours ago. Oh, that'll definitely do it. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it a stream here, though. Again. Oh, okay. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, of course, leave a like. Let me know you guys had a good time by leaving that like button. Also subscribe for those of you who are new to this channel. We do this every single weekend here as well. We also are confirmed now. We are going to Fort Lauderdale next Saturday to do this. So we'll catch Fort Lauderdale on Saturday and then back here again on Sunday. But I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your week this week. And we'll see you down in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday.
Good evening.
Have a great night, everybody.
The jetties, I got one on the hip. This CL1, will that work for you if I stay up?